What's the perfect way to eat? What's the best diet? What should I put into my body so that I'm healthy, fit and strong, lean, energetic? I love what I see in the mirror and I'm getting the results that I want from my eating and exercise plan. What do I need to eat? I could scroll through my phone and I'll find a bazillion things on social media that will tell me what I can have, can't have, shouldn't have, mustn't have, don't have. And there's a bazillion different diets. Bazillion is an uncountable number, obviously. If I look at my own fridge, is it possible that the stuff that's in there is either habit forming, so I've bought that stuff because I've been doing that all of my life, I've been eating that way all of my life, or what's in my fridge or in my cupboard is what I like to eat. So how do you get a great combination between what people tell you to eat, what the experts tell you is good for you, versus what you like to eat? And I think there's a really important question. What can you do for the rest of your life? There's a lot of diets, but can you eat that way for the rest of your life? There's a lot of information about what's good and bad for you. But what if somebody says that's bad for you, but it's one of your favorite foods? And if you don't have it, you'll feel angry or annoyed because you can't have it. And then if you do have it, you feel guilty because you ate something that's supposedly bad. Surely that can't be good for your body. And as an exercise professional who's been looking after not only my own health all of my life, and I'm healthier, fitter and stronger than I've ever been, but my goal has been for the world to be healthy, fit and strong. Now I can't control what the world does, and most people, it seems, don't want to be that healthy because we have a choice between what we eat. And I always make that very uncomfortable suggestion. Everything you have ever eaten, you chose it, you were there. Everything I've ever put into my mouth to eat, it was a decision I made. Will I have this, won't I have this? And yes, I'm going to have it because I like it. Or no, I don't want to eat that because I don't like it. So that's my next question. Why would you eat things that you don't like? There's a lot of people that say, I'm eating this healthy food. And I say, are you enjoying it? And they go, no, it's awful, but it's healthy. There's got to be more to life than eating stuff that you don't like, because life is too short to have horrible experiences with your food, surely. There's a lot of diets that are very restrictive, can't have, mustn't have, don't have, shouldn't have. But if you don't have something that you really love, how long can you do that for? Can you do it for the rest of your life? Why would you want to do it for the rest of your life? And there's another great question, are there really good or bad foods? I always joke about this, it's an example I always use. One of my students at the Max Colleges decided that he wanted to work out if broccoli was a good or a bad food, because we had the conversation about vegetables are good but chocolate's bad. Now if I eat 2 kilograms or 3 kilograms of chocolate, I'm going to feel pretty sick. It's not a good thing to do, obviously. It's too much of what some people consider to be a bad food. But my student, he ate several kilograms of broccoli in one sitting, or Brussels sprouts, or one of those, I can't remember. And what he did share that I do remember very clearly is that he said it was awful. I felt very uncomfortable, I felt sick, I had bloating, I was passing really stinky wind for a really long time. It was just a horrible experience. So you can say that broccoli or Brussels sprouts or green vegetables are a great product to put into your body, but if you put too much of them, that's not good either. So how do you work out what's best for you? And could it be a great place to start? What do you like to eat and what don't you like to eat? So you always eat the things that you love and you never eat things that you don't love. Why would you waste calories on food that you don't like? I always ask that question. But ultimately, there's 2 reasons for eating, yes? Pleasure and performance. Some people eat because it's habit, but obviously you have to, if you want to live as a human being, you have to put food into your body to survive. So that's performance, that's living. But is there a pleasurable experience involved with food for you? Now, some people don't get any pleasure from eating food, they just eat because they have to. But if food is a pleasurable experience for you, surely you want to put pleasure into your life as well. And if somebody says you can't have that, it's bad for you, but you really love it, what will happen to the pleasure of your life? And I think life is too long or too short and food is, if you love it as a pleasurable experience, it does add massive value to your life. We were brought up with parties and cake and popcorn at the movies and food is a fun thing. Why have we turned it into such an unfun thing is a great question to ask. So all I ask is this. What if you were really fit and really strong? So your body was physically fit and your muscles and skeletal system, your endocrine system, your central nervous system, your immune system, your digestive system, all of those things that when you get fit and strong, they work together really well to keep you functioning as a great human being. If you're really fit and really strong, is it possible that you'll make different decisions about your food? And that's been a really interesting experience for me, because I've always focused on the exercise. I've always focused on getting people as fit and strong as possible. And my clients have come to me and said this: Rowie, I'm eating differently. I'm drinking more water. I'm eating more fruit and vegetables. I'm not eating as much junk food. I don't have as much takeaway food. I don't even want to eat fatty meat. I'm eating lean meat. I want to eat differently because my headspace is different. And is it possible that if you're healthy, if you're fit and strong, you have a healthier headspace, so you make better decisions about your food? There's also another thing to consider. If you give somebody too many things to change at once, so you have to eat this, you can't have that, you mustn't have that from a food point of view, and you have to do this kind of exercise, and you have to get puffed, and you have to lift heavy, there's too many changes going on at once. And have you ever seen or experienced yourself where you've linked the two together? So I've eaten crappy food, so I won't exercise today, I've already blown it. Or I've missed my exercise session, so I'm just going to eat crappy food because who cares, I've already blown it. Wouldn't it be nice to get people really fit and strong and then they make their own decisions? I don't want to be told what to do when it comes to food. How about you? I don't ever want to go on a diet, and I'll put that down very strongly and firmly. To me, food needs to be about lifestyle. So what can I do for the rest of my life? Not a cheat day, not a diet day, not what can I do for a short period of time. If I can't do this for the rest of my life, which means no diets, what's my eating plan for all of my life? And this is a really fun thing about the fridge. I found a picture just recently of my fridge was open because my little puppy dog, when he was a tiny little puppy dog, had got inside the fridge and was sitting in the fridge. So I had a picture of him doing that because it's really cute. But obviously in the background there was all the things in the fridge. But that photo is over 25 years ago. If you look in my fridge today, the stuff that's in the fridge is exactly the same as 25 years ago. Not because I have a habit of eating that way, but because I eat the way that I want to. I eat because I want to have great performance. I want to perform at my best every day, obviously. I want to have a stack of energy all day long. I want to love what I see in the mirror. And I want to get the results that I want to get from my eating and exercise plan, which is why I eat this way. Now, you're going to eat exactly the way that suits you, I hope. I hope that you don't get influenced by social media influencers, by experts, so-called experts telling you what you should eat. Surely you know your body better than anybody else. What do you love to eat? What don't you like to eat? Eat when you're hungry, stop eating when you're full, and eat for performance. And is it possible that all of that could happen very easily if you've got a fit, strong body and brain? So your endocrine central nervous system work with your digestive system, your immune system, your skeletal and muscular system, your cardiovascular respiratory system, to make sure that you're a healthy, fit, strong human being. So eat for pleasure, eat for performance, eat for the reasons that you love. But let's not eat for emotion. I'm angry or upset or annoyed, so I'm going to eat more food, because that means your endocrine system's out of whack. Your hormones are out of whack. So if you want to be in control of your hormones, not the other way around, get fit, get strong, and then your body will look after you, and you're looking after your body. Isn't that a beautiful combination? Live your life to the max, eating what you love to eat. What do you think? Look in the fridge and eat what you love. Woohoo! Super duper doo. How are you? Living my life to the max and loving my food. Yeah. Woohoo!